Hi there, there's my system that I've got up and running that I wanted to show everybody. I've got one big giant tank on each side, which is 300 gallons, and I've got a 60-gallon fingerling tank. There's one side and this is the other. And each of these tanks, you can see that I've got water flowing back from the grow beds and the excess water from the pumps spilling in here. And these are buried in the ground. And in the back, I have a overflow. And that overflow leads the water all the way down to my sump tanks, which are the blue tanks on the bottom. And if we go down to my sump tanks, I put together two tanks like this so that each one has a pump, and if one pump fails, the whole system will keep going. And I've got an overflow. You can see the little red valve is, I've got a basically a toilet valve in one of these tanks, and so if the water gets too low, it'll add new water to the system. And both of these sumps are tied together underground so that the water level will equalize. So the water goes up the pumps into this manifold that I've done, that I've built, and then I can control the volume of water going into each of the grow beds. So if we climb up to the top, here's a typical grow bed. I've got some arugula that's just planted in here that you can see it's beginning to sprout. And each one of my tanks has got a siphon. It's a bell siphon, so if I pull it up, you can see that one was actually siphoning out, just finishing the siphon cycle. And I've got an overflow here in case something goes wrong, although it's been working really well. So the water flows out underneath. So if I go back down underneath, it goes down through this tube here, where each of the tanks unloads and then goes all the way back to my main tank. So that's my system.